You were like,
We are live. We're gonna go ahead and call this meeting to order at 6:01 p.m. We're gonna do things just a little bit different this evening. Joe needs to be with his family this evening, so we are.
You were talking about Labor Day this seventh.
Right? Yeah, correct.
We're gonna do the first. Got it. See what you're doing.
Yeah.
Got it.
We'll go through this in a minute just to make it all official on the record.
Yep.
But we're gonna let Joe go first because he needs to get to his family this evening. So, yes, what do you have for us, sir?
Very, very light month again.
Okay.
We did get our salt contract signed with the county.
Okay.
So we're good for the year there again. Leaf pickup is done for the season again, finally.
And whatever was left is under snow.
Pretty much,
Okay.
yes. Tower progress, we're without DLZ here tonight. I don't have any good answers for anybody yet. It's still not online and they have not been back for probably 2 to 3 weeks. I
What was
call
their,
at the end of the day from David from DLZ, and supposedly WF Johnson is supposed to be here tomorrow to start again, but I'm not gonna hold my breath.
what was their finish date before penalty?
It was the end of November, but they gave them kind of a grace, and that's what I called DLZ for today, because they gave them a grace period that they were going to be working and still have it online. We wouldn't have all the other stuff done, but the tower would be done, but it's like, you've kind of given them an inch if they've taken a mile.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I talked to Aaron today.
Keep us updated for the next couple weeks and let us know what's
Yes.
happening.
So.
When's our next meeting? Sorry.
well, it looks like we might
What's the
be
first?
taking the
Well, we,
29th.
We wanted to try to change it to the 29th.
Oh, yeah.
yes. Because we have to do your end of year.
So question, Joe, since Andy's not here, should I wait for the DLZ thing or that's good to go?
When did that,
It came in today.
I have not even seen it.
I haven't either. I printed it out when I got here.
Because it wasn't here, or it wasn't in the email when I left work today.
It
Yeah,
wasn't
it just
in-
came in.
Yeah, it just came in.
I would say let's wait.
Okay,
And we
I
also
just wanna
need-
make
I
sure.
know Andy is going to be at the next meeting, but if we're changing the date, we need to,
Let him know.
I can let him know, but as long as it's gonna be the 29th.
Yeah.
Yeah, we voted for that in our last meeting.
It's a
Instead of doing
Monday.
the third Thursday, we also have to do end of year, so we're canceling the 18th and moving everything to the 29th, which will be our work session, but it will also be our end of year, everything that the clerk needs to get through.
Okay,
So it'll be the 29th at 6 p.m.
I will let him know. And we're having a progress meeting tomorrow, so they're gonna be hopefully pushing them to try to get some answers of what's going on.
Okay.
And the last thing I got also is, right now Dave is gonna start his water apprenticeship. They start sometime in the beginning of January.
January.
So
Great.
we're trying to get everything finalized there and sent to him, so he'll be ready to go then.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, anything else?
One thing, I don't know if we keep getting snow here, I don't know if it's something we need to think about doing our
Emergency snow
emergency,
plan.
because we're really getting a lot of
Okay.
snow on the sides and people.
I wanted to talk
they'll
about
move
that.
their car, but
Really?
they move it on the backside of and I still can't get the streets clear.
Like there's
So we
nowhere
talked
to
about that
go, 'cause
few-
people don't have enough parking.
Moments ago. We'll open up that subject really quick and then you can get out of here.
Yeah.
I do not know what it states as to how much snow we get before we do the emergency plan. What the emergency plan is it's no parking on the street so the plows can go through and do one sweep. We're running out of room, first of all,
Already.
and then going around the cars. So we've had several complaints. A few of them were through Facebook yesterday. I shouldn't say several. There's been a handful. Some of them were through Facebook into the town. Some of them were directly to me. Some got called into the town hall this morning. The biggest complaints are, I shoveled my driveway and the plow came by and there's snow at the end of it now and I can't get out. My reply to people,
Ask Jill,
I
I'm
posted
always
it.
plowed in, am I not?
I posted
where I
a
am.
public statement for it stating, this is Indiana, this is winter, and I explained how the plow works, and there's nowhere to put the snow. The plow does not make the snow disappear, it pushes it to the side to open the road.
And I do feel bad for those people that have very minimal parking, even some of
Well,
them have little parking on
but
their property, it's very
that-
little.
We
But
can't do anything about that.
the problem is, too many people park on the street because there's nowhere else for them to park through all the apartment complexes, it is what it is. And then it's a hot mess when they come through to, you know.
Put their snow shovel out, that's all I have to do.
Yeah.
So I did make a statement on Facebook about how the plows work and to give a round of applause and please thank our utility crew for clearing what they have gotten cleared. And you did get a lot of compliments, you and Dave. Both got compliments on that. So thank you very, very much for coming, and I even posted for coming in on a Sunday and clearing out our
There were a
streets.
lot of compliments.
So thank you I don't think you have Facebook anymore, do you? If you can get a hold of your daughters, I'm sure she does, or I don't know if anybody else
So
in your
what do
home
we
does.
wanna decide about the emergency plan stuff?
So I don't know how much snow we need to get if we get another 6 inches tonight, which I don't think is supposed to be that much. But do we need to clear the
Well,
streets?
I mean, we've got a lot of them cleared today, there's still some areas
Uh-huh.
that, I mean, we can wait, see what cause they're calling for snow in the next week and everything, so we can kind of wait, maybe towards the end of this week and maybe see, maybe it's something we need to look at for maybe Monday morning or something, if we continue to get
Yeah.
snow.
Yeah, and that's something, just like I said, last time I worked, with Dan with that, and then we posted notices on the cars, on the apartments, posted it on the town website, and that way give them 24-hour notice.
Yeah.
We cleared out once, I think it was like north streets and west streets in one day, and then we went almost like car to car. If they were there, we tried working
Knocking on
ahead,
their doors to get them to
let
move.
them know, and I think that time there was only one car full we had
Our-
to
I think
tow.
our
what
biggest
happened?
issues right now are Patterson and Maine, maybe because there were cars
Got a
parked.
lot of- Well, Morningside is.
Is it because there were cars on the road?
Yeah, they park on the road instead of in their garage, so some people have moved, they're still, I was back up there this afternoon.
So where do those people go that are on the street like that, on Main
Well,
Street?
so last time what we did, we just.
Park on the other side for
Yeah,
the
they
day?
would park on the other side or.
Yeah, cause
utilize
there's no
public-
parking, like
Mhm.
Maine, there's no
Take
parking on the west side, so
Just
if they
move
would
it
just,
to the
if
other
they let
side.
us plow that side and get it cleared and then move their cars over there,
Got it, okay.
then we could clear out.
Gosh, I don't even, since I've been there, I don't think we've ever had to do that, but this
We
year.
did it
One time,
like 3
one
years
park,
ago.
I
yeah.
didn't even remember that.
Dan was still here. I think it was like Dan's last year.
Yeah,
When I just
okay.
started.
Yeah.
Does that include recliners? My neighbors have 2 recliners out in the road right now.
Like chairs?
The chairs in the road?
Yes. And trailers. I'm sure you had to go around the end of that trailer too. I don't know if it sticks out far
Yeah.
enough.
Wait, hold on. What is
When's trash pickup? Tomorrow or?
Wednesday?
Wednesday, and it's on the
Assuming that's
first,
why
So
they're
maybe
there.
it's out
it's on
there
the
for
first
that.
pickup of the.
Assuming that's why they're there, but I'm also curious whether they call it in or if they're just expecting them to.
I
But they're
had,
out there in the streets. so
I
that
had
might be-
somebody this past week that has a couch and they were messaging the town Facebook page because they couldn't get a hold of anybody at the town
We have a
hall.
mattress.
But all you have to do is call the number outside the trash can and give them the address and they'll come. So they don't have to do it through the town hall. You pay for service, but you're paying in the town of Lakeville. Because you pay Lakeville, you don't pay them direct. So if you call, I live in Lakeville, give them your address, they will do it. So it's not,
But you don't have to put it in the street the same day.
Well, that's true. it's supposed to be on a curb.
We agree.
You're correct. You're correct.
I just feel
If we get snow, I can put it back up in the yard.
There you go.
But if anybody does have this, well, I couldn't get a hold of anybody at the town hall. Call the number on the side of your trash can. They'll do it.
And sometimes they literally, even if you don't call, will take it if you put it out there with it. They're pretty good about that, actually.
So well, if
If
it's
it's
still
something
there
like a chair
after
or
trash
a-
comes on Wednesday, let Patrick know and we can have that taken
I'll
care
ask
of.
Cindy tomorrow too, whether or not she called in or not, because she can.
Where's it at?
Let them
It's
know,
on,
Washington Street,
Yeah.
Andrew property.
There's one for 103 Patterson that's already been called in.
yes, because I took that one.
Oh, I called them.
Did you?
Friday, I called Apex myself on that one, because she
There was
messaged me
one I
like
called.
3 times. So, yeah, they don't have to call here, they do have to call in, but they don't have to call here. So, if you can't get Morningside cleaned up by the end of the week, let us know, and we can start, you need to park on the right side of the street this day and park on the left street the following day.
Right.
And we can make those letters up, Patrick can hand
Yeah, we
deliver them,
start
put them on the doors, and then we can get that cleared up. Same with Main Street.
Yep.
I know there's a lot of cars there, so I know that's one of the hot spots. Yeah. Anything else about snow removal or going once, going twice? End of discussion. Thank you, Joe.
All right, thank you. You guys have a good night.
Thanks.
You say,
Boy.
Sending her our best wishes.
Yep, thank you.
Okay.
My turn.
Yep.
Here's minutes.
What do you wanna do December's too, I'm thinking about that.
Yeah, we haven't gotten that far. We'll get to it in a second. I would like to ask for a motion to approve the minutes from November 19th, 2025.
I'll make a motion.
second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? So be it. Okay.
Sorry, I have to worry about the yellow until he's on. I just figured it had been there in 2 weeks, so I was like, yeah, he's a football. They haven't been there.
I would like to ask for a motion to approve the accounts payable in the amount of $14,232.39.
I'll make a motion.
Just includes all payroll other than ours.
Yeah, that, I haven't done payroll for this coming, because that's not until tomorrow.
Okay, so it's not
Well,
on
I
here yet.
won't do it until
Our
Wednesday.
payroll will be this pay period also.
Oh, okay,
That way it
nice.
comes before Christmas. Oh, who made the motion?
I did.
Did you second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? No one?
Anyways, this is ours, so yours and mine. I did just work as something else. Did that look fine to you?
Oh, yes.
For Jeff?
Mhm.
I just wanna make sure before.
Yep.
I showed it to them.
Yeah, we usually do it the 1st of April, 1st of July, 1st of October, but then December's we do it early because
Yeah.
of Christmas. This is our ordinance number 2025-08, an ordinance amending salaries for elected officials of the town of Lakeville.
So that's okay, the April, July, that's just what was, has been on the other
Yeah,
ones?
yep,
Okay,
that's perfect.
make sure all the dates are correct. I went over it like so much today.
Did you do this one at the clerk treasurer at 4%
Yes, I did.
also?
Yep.
And these went up 4?
Yes.
I'd like to see our elected officials go up a little bit more to be a little more competitive.
Okay.
I know this is our salary ordinance for this coming up year, but we need to revisit that very soon.
Yeah.
Okay, You wanna read it before I ask?
So maybe once you're better, we can kinda,
Did that
'Cause we can
include
do it in
the
a-
change for Terry?
yes, well, that's on this
That's
one.
on the next one, this is just elected.
I did barn revenue, EDC, and RDC. There's 3 different ones, right?
Mhm.
And I did the paid holiday in this, so just look over that to make sure those are okay. And make a separate thing for them.
I have gotten so many phone calls today from Winnemac, from Elkhart, from Wahpeton, they're all spam. But they're all using like local, yes. So we will revisit the council's pay. 4% across the board is great, but with 4%, it gives us like an extra $10 a month, which is this much.
Now, I believe that you wouldn't be able to do it for the year that you're talking about it, so.
Yeah.
This would be for 2026, whatever
Right.
you talk about next year would have to be for after that.
Correct. Okay, yep, but it's something that does need to be revisited.
Yes.
It is what it is at the moment. So I would like to ask for a motion to approve amended ordinance, it shouldn't be amended. It's ordinance number 2025-08, an ordinance amending salaries for the elected officials for the town of Lakeville. So it is an amended, is it amended or it's not? It's a new
That's how
ordinance.
it's been since 2020, I think, is what she
They
has
put
on it.
amended on it, but then
Yeah,
that's not right.
Yeah, I don't think that's correct.
I
I don't
don't,
think I've ever seen the elected officials one.
yeah,
Oh,
she has
it's-
it on all of them.
so it would only be amended if it went off an old ordinance number. Otherwise, it's just an ordinance, not amended.
If it's a new thing, setting up a new system, it's just by itself, it's not amended and amending anything. It's just, this is just what's happening.
Yeah, so this is just our pay raises,
Your ordinance
everybody's
setting
pay raises.
salaries for,
Yeah,
yes.
so there's no
So take
amending.
the amended off in the front.
So once this is removed, then we can sign it.
Okay.
But I would like to ask for a motion to approve ordinance number 2025-08, an ordinance for salaries for elected officials of the town of Lakeville for 2026.
I'll make a motion.
All those in favor? Aye.
And that would also go for the other employees for the 2026. It does not for the one that the
And
Indian
I
talked
think
about.
it needs to
paid
state
holidays that need
This
to be
on it,
See, this one does.
yeah, this one does not.
But see, this says amending in this part, but not up here, so I
It's amending the salary, but not amending the salary ordinance.
don't. Okay, so the ordinance, that should be okay. Then,
Yes.
right?
No, we still have to get rid of amending here.
Okay.
It's an ordinance,
I don't know.
it's for the race, so it's an ordinance, it's not amending, because we're not amending anything from the past.
It was on all of them. From the table.
Well, we will make it right before
Okay.
we did approve it, it just needs to be reprinted.
So that they can sign the
Right.
correct.
Yes, but it has been approved to go forward. Okay?
Yeah, so do that same one for that, and I'll change those tomorrow.
So I'd like to ask for a motion to approve ordinance number 2025-09, an ordinance for salary ordinance, because we got rid of an ordinance. So it's salary ordinance 2025-09. And, shouldn't say fixing. It says in fixing the number of employees
That
at
is,
the town of
that
Lakeville.
is supposed to be.
It is fixing?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a weird term that the state uses. Yeah, I don't know, but that's what it is.
Okay, so it's ordinance number 2025-09, salary ordinance 2025-09, and fixing the number of employees of the town of Lakeville for the year 2026.
And it's got the paid holidays on the second page. If you wanna look over this.
And they do all say 2026, right?
Yes.
Yes. 1, 2, 3,
And
4,
trying to
5,
find,
6,
because
7, 8,
I didn't know
9,
like
10,
what
11.
holidays, like technically they're supposed to be paid for. Cause St. Joe County has like a list of 16 holidays for this year, or next year.
There were only 7 that were mandatory, and that changed
Yes.
last year.
Yes, so I did minimum.
Yeah, this one shows 10. So it's New Year's Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, President's Day, Good Friday, Memorial Day, Independence Day, Labor Day, Columbus Day, Veterans Day, Thanksgiving Day, and Christmas Day.
That sounds right.
Get a hold of it.
Veterans Day was new last year. And so was Columbus Day.
So we took out the president.
The President's
Thought that was
Days are
all
not on
wacky.
here. It goes back to regular President's Day on February 16th.
On the
Got it.
one thing I seen, it said Washington's birthday in the same date that President's Day
The
was, so
state
I-
basically has it where they're taking that extra day, and that extra day they named him after the president, which was
That was
weird.
last year, yeah.
I mean,
That was really weird.
it was really weird, and I was like, where
It
did
was
that
the
It was like the
day-
day after Christmas.
The day after Christmas was Lincoln's birthday
The day after
celebration,
Thanksgiving and the
and
day after Christmas.
But then
was
next
something
year-
New Year's Day or New Year's Eve was,
Yeah, it was strange.
Lincoln.
it was the day after Thanksgiving.
weird. It was really odd.
yeah, it was odd, but I think we're good on these.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay, and once again, I'd like to ask for a motion to approve ordinance number 2025-09.
I'll make a motion.
Okay, this again needs to be corrected up here before we sign it, but all those opposed? So be it. So it is approved. We will sign it once those typos are gone.
No, tomorrow, I haven't done.
Just so that way there's no delay on the pay for January 1st.
And you guys have to
Okay.
figure that out.
Then we need to go through the holidays, not the holidays, our council meetings for 2026. Where did I put this one?
You just have your-
So the only ones, okay, we're gonna change July, instead of this third meeting being the 16th, it's gonna be the 23rd. September's first meeting would actually not be till the 14th because of Labor Day. So we're going to have it on Tuesday, the 1st.
And once it gets closer to November, we'll probably have to move our
Yep.
second meeting because I have it for November 19th, which is probably.
Absolutely the same day.
And then for
It's probably
October,
the same day.
the 5th and the 15th.
Is it close to the 22nd?
What are we changing over there?
I'll give you here. So far, this July 26th is gonna be on July 23rd.
Okay,
Or no, I'm sorry, it was the 16th. It's going to the 23rd.
25th.
Otherwise, there's only like
And that's
7 days, 8
September
days between them.
14, maybe the first,
The September.
Will be what?
the first,
The first.
which is a Tuesday.
And I'll make a copy and give everybody a copy.
Here's why. So if we do it, we'd normally do it the first Monday, which would be the 7th, but that's Labor Day. So if we move it to the next Monday, then that's not till the 14th. So we can do it up here on the 1st. Okay, October. We'll leave it as it is. If we need to change it, we will. Cause it's, yeah.
Everything else looked okay.
November is the 2nd and the 19th. Perfect.
Although we know that's gonna change.
Yeah, it's gonna be after you do.
Because of Turkey Day. How did we do it? This year we switched it to Wednesday. Should we post it as
Yes.
Wednesday now instead of changing
Is
it?
that
I don't
right?
see a reason why not.
Yes.
Does that work for you guys? Cause you guys are normally busy prepping that day before.
We usually have commitments on Wednesday night.
They won't be here regardless.
Okay.
Right.
So you're okay with?
We might as well just do it.
The 18th. So,
It's the
no-
second one, it's a work session anyway.
Yep.
It's not like it's a.
so November's will be switched to the 18th. Because of Turkey Day at the Methodist Church. And then December's, we have the 7th and the
Do you
17th.
want to move that to the end of the year?
Let's cancel the 17th and we will make that one the 28th.
Monday?
Might as well.
Yes.
If you wait and do it, it'd be New Year's Eve if you do it on Thursday.
It's good.
So it'll be Monday of the last week of the year, so that way the clerk can have
So
everything.
we have everything again.
Yep. Okay, so with all that being said, I would like to ask for a motion to approve the 2026 meeting dates.
Make a motion.
Yes.
All those opposed? All those, so be it. Did you change, do you want us to sign? Did
Do
you
you
change
wanna
that?
sign that so that way we can,
Make it official and be done?
Okay, I need to post it on the door, as I put it on the website, and also if there are any media organizations who have requested notification, you need to send it to them.
yeah, so I'll get that typed up more like that one is.
And send that to me, I'll put it on the website.
Okay.
Yep, send it to me, I'll put it on Facebook. By the way, speaking of Facebook, just because I mentioned it, the post about sledding, I think it was that one. Let me just verify. Oh, let me go to the one about, when I posted that, there was another accident on the bypass, and the bypass is not good between US 6 and Kern Road, because it's a sheet of ice. It had 128,603 views. So that's how many people the Lakeville Facebook page is reaching.
Wow.
The one about, the one about sledding in the park, well, that one was only 43,235. So I saw that one, 43,000, but then we had 125 or whatever it was.
43,000 viewed the sledding.
43,000 people viewed the sledding. Because they're posting it, whenever I post anything, 574 Nosy Neighbors is posting it.
Yeah.
And Marshall Stark County News, it's here now, they're posting it.
And then
So as
574
they're-
scanner. then
Yeah,
we're
and
just
scanner.
sharing something.
So it's
sharing.
major websites, major Facebook providers, not providers, post pages, platforms, thank you.
Wow.
And they're sharing what we put on there. So we are hitting a lot of people, getting to a lot of people. We are,
Since we were talking
Have a
about
huge
meeting
audience.
schedule, do you still want me to just come to the first meetings?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think that's,
because we're just doing the second ones as workshops.
Heads up, I would have to do just the second one in February instead of the first one, because I will not be in the United States for the first one.
What country are you going to?
My mom and I are going to Japan.
Ooh.
So,
Well, we expect to see pictures afterwards.
absolutely.
Fun.
Last year, you went to Germany?
We went to the UK and Ireland.
That
was the trip she had always wanted to do, and she had told me she would not even think about Japan until she got to go to her once in a lifetime trip. So we did that.
Love it. That's great that you get to do that with her. So, okay, do you have anything else, Mr. Horn?
I'll just put your old business on that for later.
Okay, we'll do that at the end. So we already went through utility directors, so now we are to Patrick.
So activity for November of 2025, had a total of 81 calls for service for the month. Of that, 10 assists to St. Joseph County Police, had a crash at 931 in Shively, crash on Dogwood, a threat in progress Lake Trail, a disturbance at Clearwater Trailer Park, 1 assist motors, 931 in Whitmer, an animal complaint on Riley Road, firearms complaint Roosevelt Road, unwanted person on Shively Road, an alarm on Oak Road, and then 1 mental in progress on Riley Road. Had a total of 8 reports for the month, 2 property damage reports, 1 crash, 1 criminal information, 1 driving never license, 1 non-criminal information, 1 violation of a court order, and 1 juvenile investigation. Had 1 arrest for the month, and that was for driving never license. Had 8 tickets total written for the month. We did assist Lakeville United Methodist Church for their annual turkey supper with traffic assistance. And then, pavilion lights and Christmas tree lights are installed and working at that
Thank you.
So
Perfect. Did you send this electronically to both of us?
that's, I'm gonna actually scan it in with my phone, so it'll convert it to a PDF then.
I've been having trouble.
Cause I'll,
Facebook will not redo the PDF.
Okay,
I cannot post a PDF from,
I'm having trouble on the website too. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
okay.
I don't know what it is, but same with yours sometimes. When I go to dump them, you dump it in there, let it load up and then you
Okay,
search
so
it.
only do a JPEG now?
It won't, yeah, it won't do
Okay,
it.
then
I
I'll
don't know
take a
what the
picture of it,
deal
'cause I knew
is.
I know the Word wasn't working for you to load it up.
well, because Apple and Microsoft don't play together.
I think it has something to do with all the things that we're using. And I don't know why, but it's not.
My problem is all my devices are Apple
Yeah.
and they don't work with Microsoft. Doesn't, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I have to have a PDF of some sort though on the one part, like for yours. I could try to figure out how to change it, but it actually is a PDF
Oh, okay, yeah,
insert.
'cause that's why I was gonna, I can convert it. to
That
PDF that way.
And like the newsletter and
Mhm.
stuff like that. And
I need JPEG to post
Okay.
on
I don't
social media.
know, it's very odd. Just send it to me and I'll let you know if it doesn't.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Patrick, and thanks for all your work.
Not a problem.
Yeah, you've done a lot of extra lately and I think it's appreciated by all of you. Thank you very much. RDC?
Oh, I don't have too much. I do, or I have spoken with, I can't remember his name.
Daniel?
No, the guy,
Adam Pendle?
Matt Randall, thank you. I told him that we had voted to give him some money and he requested, but we also demanded some kind of invoice or something, not just a check.
Which one's
She
Adam?
sent me a picture of a written check where he was paying
He's
a
the
bill.
realtor, 123
Yeah,
South Michigan Street,
Okay.
the Howling Association.
Yeah, so he has not gotten me any invoices yet, so I'm not sure, but until he does that, then, we're willing to help him out, so.
That land acquisition thing, remember you wanted to ask me that?
And there was something else I told Denny this afternoon to remind me to ask today, and neither of us can remember what we were talking about. So, pallets, that's it, thank you. 5 minutes ago, you couldn't remember. I have a request to have the pallets removed from the barn that we used at I think they're all past due, or whatever we were advertising there probably.
Yeah, that all needs to be cleaned up. I have not physically had a chance to go do it and I need a few extra hands. Patrick,
Well,
we
I
should
knew it
talk
would take a
about
couple of
this.
people to do it, so I just,
Well, and all the
I keep
containers that are
forgetting to ask.
inside, we need to put those up and stack them. And I know there's more work. Patrick and I talked about it the other day. He actually has a heater available. Maybe we can do that before this weekend.
Yeah.
If not, I'm not gonna be able to
Okay.
assist. So, yeah, there's,
2 minute boys a little.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's-
that's what.
and I keep forgetting to say something, but, and there was one other thing I thought, I don't know, you said that for the tree lighting thing, you said that Ben didn't really wanna go to Hamlet to get the,
no, that wasn't the issue. We'll get to that in a minute. It's on our old
okay,
business.
cause I had another thought, but.
We'll get to that in a few. For the RDC, do you have any land acquisition, anything
Lists?
for next year that's on your list? I just don't want it to come February, March, and you're thinking of something and you can't do it because it wasn't on your list.
We talked about it, we even talked about extending our tip area, and we talked about doing it immediately to catch, I'm trying to think now, wait, I have to go back and look at my notes. I think to catch just over here, but
Land
then, of
transaction?
course, I told Daniel, I know it takes 2 to 3 months to even
Yeah,
start the
it's a-
process, because you have to go through lots of steps to do that. So we kind of decided to wait until next year, I think.
It was on, yeah, I mentioned it in the last
Yeah.
meeting, and you
Yeah.
guys were up at the church, so
Yeah, we,
it's just a thought, because every year we
right,
discuss it.
yeah, we
so-
talked about, yeah, and if it's not on the list
Mhm.
beginning of the year, then let me double check our notes before.
That's
end of the
fine,
year.
it's between you and Jacqueline and then Brandy, you guys can figure that out.
Yeah, we discussed it, so.
Mhm. Okay, just wanted to make sure it was.
Yep.
Out. Okay. EDC?
I don't have much, just, think we finished up our project down the street, Patrick, thank
Looks
you.
great over there.
Thank you for the electric work, he worked.
Yeah, a lot.
Overtime to
Yeah.
Get the electric in the park.
I've heard a lot of compliments on,
Yeah, it looks nice.
The hill down
I'm
there.
anxious to, see what it looks like in the spring when it starts to come up. We planted white clover in there, on the hill. easy to maintain, it gets 8 to 10 inches tall. It's white flowers, it's good for the bees. They love the Dutch white clover. So we planted that whole hill in rye to start with, and then the white clover will take over the rye.
Very nice.
So, so we don't have to do a lot of maintaining on it. And it's put in, so, yeah, it's put in so we can maintain it if they have to.
Okay.
We had put quite a bit of fill in there to bring it up where we could mow it if we had to. And then we get the other side done, all the scraps cleared out, all cleared, anxious to see what that looks like when you get mowing, so.
I'm anxious to see it too.
No, it looks nice. It makes a big difference when you, go out of town or coming into town.
Oh, yeah.
And it makes those buildings look so much better down there.
It does.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
Thank you for doing that.
other than
I know that was a lot
that,
of work.
When we've been down there looking at it and discussing that lift station, is there anything we can do as far as our ordinances to make, what's his name, do something?
No, he just had to secure it, which he did.
Cause piling all that dirt in there really makes me kind of nervous.
Did Mike ever put anything silt fence down there? I don't think he did.
but you got prices to fix it. We'll fix it if you don't. I told him we were gonna do it.
My question was,
We're fixing the lift
can
station?
we do it at the fence
Why-
around it, the fence
Why?
around it?
Defense.
No,
Because
can we do it and charge him some way, or is there any kind of leverage we would have to charge him?
Because
I
it
mean,
looks like crap.
Not if you're just totally voluntarily.
Well, I
doing it,
understand
and
it doesn't
technically-
look good, but if we go to fix, you're just talking about the fence?
Yeah, just a fence. Not the.
Okay, if it's just the fence, it's a
I got two
different
prices. I had a meeting.
story.
I had a meeting with him and he said,
If it wasn't up at all, or if it was like in a state of disrepair that would make it not doing the job of
yeah,
securing it.
just to look, so it looks like it looks bad. I got 2 prices on it. I met with Grable, Joe Grable, we all did.
Mhm.
He said, hold up on that. I think I got a guy who'll do it. Well, it never happened.
famous last words, I got a guy.
Yeah, he's famous for that, so.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens in the springtime.
Okay.
So-
Yeah, I thought you were gonna fix something else. I'm
No,
like,
no,
I don't
you
wanna
can't.
be liable for any
I
of that.
just would assume,
Yeah.
I mean, I
If it's a
assume
fence,
that
that's
Leo's
cosmetic.
pay the water bill, right?
It's on the right of way.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's
Yeah.
like, so he doesn't pay
Yeah.
anything into the town, that's what we get leveraged to.
No.
That's what my question.
But we'll hit him up again to, see if he can see his way through and took care of the property.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause we met him in the spring, wasn't it?
We
Again,
had.
him and Tony Hazen.
Met Leo's with Tony Hazen, with Joe Grable, myself, Patrick, Jerry,
Jerry.
Carol, who else was there?
I think that was everybody, if I remember right.
So,
Alright,
anyway, I think it's.
well, you've had a lot of compliments on
Yeah,
what was done
yeah,
up there.
looks a whole 100% better than what it was.
Yeah.
So,
Anything
other
else?
than that, I got anything except for maybe crystal stuff.
Yeah, that's all on old business that we're gonna discuss in
We'll
a
get
second
talking
too.
that real quick.
Yeah. So, the fire department's not here. Randy, great to see you here with us this evening, sir.
Well, glad to be here. I always enjoy coming here to hear you guys'.
We have minor problems, don't we? They're just
Well,
minor.
I have issues too,
We all
and
do.
it's just on maybe a bigger scale. I will say I really enjoyed, as I mentioned before, the Halloween. I felt bad I didn't bring the kids with me. Next year. I'm
Bring
gonna have
lots of
with me.
kids.
I'm gonna bring kids. That was really well done.
Thank
I
you.
enjoyed it, So thanks a lot.
Thank you.
everybody.
Patrick's wife and I,
Yeah.
and his mother-in-law, Rodney Hygema.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
I would not
saw
have
it.
been able to do
Yeah.
that, any of that without them. They major key players, so.
It was nice. I enjoyed the kids screaming.
Every time you hear kids screaming, you're like, score!
Yeah.
Another one.
It was well done. It was nice seeing, so thanks. Thanks for inviting me.
And thank you for your help.
Sure. glad
that,
no
we
problem.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I'll do it next year too.
Wonderful.
If you do it, I'll be happy
Thank
to help
you.
out with that. You know, there's a lot of things going on in the county, a lot of things. You know, how much you get into it, you know, here. I can give you do you have any questions? I should ask you if you have a question before I volunteer something I don't want to say.
got any money to hand out?
Oh, money to hand out. Yeah, no. Our departments are coming to us and want bonuses. And I'm not too happy. I need to do an ordinance like you guys did tonight.
Mhm.
And do they want bonuses? And they think I'm crazy because I don't want to grant them. I'm just one of nine. Kind of irritates me. So, anyway.
Yeah, you hear a lot on the news and
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
social media and
Yeah.
it's,
So if you ever have a question, folks, you call me.
Well, we
We
appreciate
want to
your,
put a water park there, I'm looking for some.
We own a water park?
Yeah, a small water park, yeah. I mean, you're only
Nah.
spending several million out there on that park out there in Granger.
Oh, don't start.
Okay.
I think you're talking to the wrong person here.
Sorry. We do have an ordinance. I don't know if you have a massage parlor down here?
No.
No, and we can't have one.
Why can't you?
Well, we
It's a
can, it cannot
special
be,
exception use.
it can, if it's a legitimate massage
Yeah.
therapy, whatever. If you're looking for ladies dancing on a pole, we can't do that.
I don't think that would fall under a massage parlor.
Some women's out there in Mishawaka.
Yeah, Lori, that's what I was looking for. Maybe that's not a thing.
Yeah, well, we have an
There are
ordinance
other
that you
ways that
cannot,
massage parlor could be a problem, but I don't think
you
the whole
cannot do
thing
that
should be included.
within the town limits of Lakeville.
The county just passed an ordinance to stop it. That was human trafficking.
Mhm.
I don't know if you guys kept up with some of that stuff. So if you
I've
see that in
seen
the
that.
county,
See, and you guys were making fun of me for thinking something else.
well.
I've seen the human trafficking.
so it wasn't like a
thing.
medical,
It was quite a
physical
bit.
therapy
So I'm
place,
glad
it was
we
like,
got that passed. That's why I asked you if you had any here. I didn't know of any down here, not in my district.
No, I think those are south of here and north of here.
Well,
You say Osceola actually can have one in town limits. then.
Mishawaka did too, I thought, didn't they?
oh,
well, Mishawaka does right next to, your headquarters. Right next to it. Kind of funny, actually. It was something you said, well, he brought up about the park in Granger because there is a massage parlor right next to that park. I voted against that. This fall.
Forum did vote against it.
Oh, I voted against the park too, heartbeat for that. But anyway, that's what about that. And just to update you on the data center, I will say this, I haven't lobbied the hardest for anything is that data center. People wanted unions and,
Supposedly it's not happening. Is what was talked about an area plan.
did you just have an area plan meeting?
No, that 2 months ago. No, what, it was the one in New Carlisle we
That's
sent
what
it
I'm
to.
talking about.
But then we had also, they talked about all the letters that had been received down in the southern part of this county. And was it Bill Shalio that said he's not been contacted, didn't know it? No, it
Wind
was,
farms.
Mhm.
You're talking about wind farms.
no, yes, the wind farms.
Yeah.
It was Tony Hazen. Tony called me and said he didn't know anything about it, and then the next day it came out in the news that that him and Bill had spoken with that company. So I don't know what's going on. I received a personal call about it stating that nothing was known, but then there was a meeting afterwards, so.
ABC 57, I went to their station, they interviewed me about the wind farms a couple months ago or something. But what I tell people with that, like, I got one today on one of my rentals. You know, this company wants to buy my rental, right? And you guys probably get on your homes, you get them.
Oh, yeah.
things. Oh,
Cash
that's what-
offers.
Yeah, that's what these things are.
Mhm.
But people in this area, over by North River, they get all hyper because of solar. And then they're always getting this stuff. All the solar and the wind farms money was removed from that big beautiful bill that you never heard about. Actually, our congressman got that out, Ruby did, for now. You know, it could come back in 4 years, you don't know. But, so I wouldn't be concerned about those kind of things. For the data center, we have to vote on next Tuesday. If we don't vote
The
on
one in
it,
New Carlisle.
right. If we do not vote on it, it's dead for 6 months because you guys said no to it.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I was told it was 4-4 and it was 9
There's
of
one
us,
person pending a vote.
supposedly, I don't know. I've received more email on the data center, anything. I got like 4 or 5 again today against it.
Mhm.
I
it's
probably
it's
had
really
250.
unfortunate.
250 again, so probably about 10 cases.
There was something that came out in the news this past week about one in the northern Indiana area. And
Full bar, that's a full bar.
yeah,
At first they thought it was in our county.
that's what I was afraid of, but then it said
Yeah.
Full
Howard.
bar.
Yeah, I saw that.
There is, they've talked about, actually, they were looking for property down here in Lakeville 2 years ago. And couldn't find any property.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, well, yeah, why
But I'm
should I say
glad
it to
though,
you guys?
at this point.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah, but,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
just, for the smaller communities, that's a hard.
We would not be set up to be able to handle anything like that the way we currently are.
Township.
Ecology wise,
Yeah,
it's
it'd be in the
not
township,
township.
it'd be in the township.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because they need about 600 acres or to 1,000, they don't really need that much, but that's what they want.
I just feel
But
like,
what they're offering farmers, you guys, if I had a farm, they come here, and here's $100,000 an acre, what am I gonna do?
They have some.
I know,
And
that's
one is
what's,
150,000, I don't blame them
I,
for selling it. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a multi-millionaire, but that's
yeah.
beside the point. Two things about data centers, and then I'll leave you, and I'll be done for tonight.
don't leave us.
Well, I'm gonna wait, drive to the snow home.
Brandy just rolled her eyes, she's ready to go too.
Yeah, she got a way to go.
I was talking to Danny about this. My nephew works, he's a cloud engineer, so he works around the world with the big data, so all this stuff. I mean, high end. I said, Josh, tell me a couple things. Tell me about the water. He said, no, Uncle Randy, it doesn't take that much water. He said, that's a lie. Or I mean, I don't call it a lie. People just get off on that. Right? But he said, but the electric bill.
Yeah.
He goes, your guys' electric bill's going up. And it doesn't matter if you live in Lakeville, you live in South Bend or New Carlisle. It's on the grid.
Mhm.
So we're all in this room's going to be paying for this. And his sister, my niece was there, she lives in Clemson, she goes, well, mine went up this year. He goes, Rachel, it hasn't started yet. About 2-3 years from now, it's gonna hit us
Mhm.
hard. That's what people, I don't know if they really understand how bad it's gonna be.
I'm gonna become Amish.
Yeah, there you go, because they're saying industry is gonna pay for this. No,
No,
we pay for it, right? This is what we pay for it. When you're watching online, you pay for it. Make sure I get that in. Just to let
Do
you
we
guys
have-
know.
anybody following us online?
2 right now.
Okay, no questions or anything as of this moment,
No,
okay.
but that's,
Well, thanks for the updates.
Yeah,
Correct. One person just said, I hope the Santa Parade tree lighting ceremony will happen this Sunday.
We're trying.
there you go. And I can't make that, I acquired church, I'd come to that, it'd be fun, but that's what I have, unless you have any questions.
To answer that person, that our goal is to have,
Well, we'll get
Yeah.
to that,
Yeah.
it's right here, it's
Yeah.
Clovis.
I'm gonna buy you a.
Yeah.
That's right.
That has been 314 for about 3 months.
Yeah,
It's
I've
been longer
been
than
here,
that. It's been
I
this
think 4 or
year.
5 months.
Oh, yeah, new
I
one
think it
was
went
put
up
up next to it and leave that one up there.
And that's like the
They
time
replaced the
thing.
battery in it and it's just broke.
Okay, that's, yeah.
I have one in my living room, it's had the same time out for 2 years.
Big one.
I do too. It's my dad's old clock.
15 minutes to close the time.
I might
Yeah.
have that.
3:30. What?
There you go. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Absolutely.
Have a nice Christmas.
Good job.
As we're talking about that really quick, is anybody working on the on any annexations for 431?
We
Has that been started?
we had initially started the process with area plan, and then we got all the paperwork together, and then we were trying to get with timing because of the TIF district, because it was not in TIF yet, and we needed it included in TIF prior to the annexation to capture.
anything that goes.
No,
Yes.
you can't, you cannot
You can't.
put them in TIF until they're annexed.
Okay.
Annexation has to happen first.
So veterans
where
have
is
cleaned up the property up there at my
They
grandmother's
were-
shop, the
yeah.
entire shop.
Because they were wanting to do a voluntary
And it
annexation.
looks really nice up there, by the way. Anyway,
We
he
could
can't do,
easily get them in our TIF.
Yeah.
Because all we have to do is
Is
just
go
go
across the
because we've
street.
already got the corner north of them.
right,
Yeah, and it's contingent as it is, right, of the way it's set up too, it can,
Mm.
yeah, because we had started everything.
Doug's old place
period.
has water, doesn't it? But not
Yes,
sewer.
Not sewer though.
So the building on the north side doesn't have water or sewer, the building on the south side has water,
Mhm.
no sewer.
Correct.
And that property's not big enough to put a mound system on, so they're gonna have to connect into our sewer. And I think they're not gonna be able to do a well there. Well, once they're annexed in, then they're annexed in anyway, so they'll have to do both.
Well, the water goes all the way to Road Forward.
Yes, yeah, the water.
So the
That's right.
water's super
On that
easy.
side, yeah.
And yeah, it's all right there and it's there. It's just, it needs to be
Sewer is
done.
not,
Mhm.
No, but it's
yeah.
close enough that way, it's fairly easy to hook up with.
Are you creating a new TIF? So we use it in?
Yeah, we're discussing to add on or to
Extend.
extend it.
Where's the TIF at now?
This side of 31 basically, and then we jumped over on the north side, where the vet used to be, in the corner that's empty lot.
TIF takes like property taxes, doesn't that hurt the town finances? Or no? I guess I'm kind of confused here, TIF, because they want TIFs at these data centers, and then they want property tax breaks, that really hurts us all
Mhm.
with that. I didn't know you had a TIF down here.
Oh, yeah, this whole side.
Oh, really?
That's how you,
The only reason, that's the only way you can do
Since
anything.
like 2008.
that's how you run your RDC.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's the only way you can do anything, any money.
Big
Because we can't get anything
controversy
from the county
about
council.
I know.
redevelopment or TIF is, it's taken some of the money from the school and the libraries.
Right.
But
All
right
the
now,
revenues.
right
All the
now, I'm
revenues.
giving money back to the, not money, but they're using my building all the time for nothing. And so I kind of feel like it's balancing out,
It is a
you know,
balance out there,
so, but yeah, I know that's the controversial thing about a TIF,
but, yeah, you lose.
because it takes some of that.
And also the money stays right there, redevelopment, with unelected people, I'm just talking about counting, not you guys.
Mhm.
And there's 5 people on that board, they control millions of dollars. I mean, millions and millions, that could be opening this town and our county, everything. So I'm kind of at my Danver up off this too, right now, but that's okay, you guys do that. Okay.
I will say on the town scale, it's a little bit different because there's only so much space in the town.
Yeah,
TIF
right.
takes up a significant percentage of it.
Right.
They can spend money on infrastructure that the town wouldn't
Right.
necessarily
Right.
do.
Right.
And with the size of the
Which
town
we did.
and versus the TIF, the whole town pretty much.
We paid for the sewer thing down at, that,
BP.
the DP, I was gonna say Leo's, but I was like,
And just
Yes,
the
so-
size geographically
Yes.
kind of changes
mhm.
how much people benefit from
Right,
percentage wise.
okay.
Okay,
Because we have other things to discuss with the town.
we do. Sorry, there's somebody at my home, so I'm curious. We have the Santa Parade and tree lighting, which we postponed because we were under our winter weather warning. So being under warning, I was not comfortable to continue.
And it's a
it.
good thing we didn't, because last night it was snowing
Yeah, the
a
roads were
lot
horrible.
at that
So-
time frame.
You might have wanted people
Like
on the road.
sideways.
Exactly. I was not comfortable having people on the roads to come to this when we were under warning.
That's what you did.
What's that?
You said you took all the fun out of it.
No, the fun is to,
You guys didn't grow up when I did.
This is not a
This is
sledding-
nothing.
This is not a sledding party.
This is not-
This is
let's talk to
I still wear my
Brandon.
tennis shoes.
Let's talk to Brandon and Ray and see what they think about people driving into our town.
Yeah, I do know that we are going to be having some negative, we'll have our first really negative cold. kind of
It's
this
coming up
weekend.
this week.
Yeah.
Going back to the weather really, really quick, when I just said Brandon and Ray, the accident that did happen at mile marker 240.5 a couple nights ago where the county officer got hit, Brandon was parked about 30 feet in front of him. Ray had parked behind Brandon. They were there because there were a total of 3 slide-offs. And by the time Ray got hit, there were 5 slide-offs right there. The car that hit
People
Ray,
drive too fast. You guys don't know how to drive this slow.
the car that hit Ray got hit by a box truck. So that car was sandwiched. They went to the hospital for minor injuries and to be checked over. Ray has a little bit of whiplash and some lower back pain. He is at home though, recovering. So I would like to send thoughts and prayers out to him and his family. And I am very grateful that it wasn't anything more than that.
Yeah, that's pretty miraculous.
And that, I mean, our own officer that we all love or hate or whatever, he's ours though, and our community does appreciate him.
Yeah,
He was not injured. He was out of his car when this happened, so it could have been much bigger than it was.
Scary.
Yes. So that is what that situation was. So back to the Santa parade and tree lighting. We can set that up for 6 p.m. this Sunday,
Yes,
if that works for everybody.
December 7th, 6 p.m.
For the tree line, right?
For the tree lighting. What was your other idea? So it wasn't that Ben didn't want to go down and get the fire truck. He didn't have time,
Oh, okay.
between Thursday and Friday.
And it was having
We thought that
trouble.
Kirby had talked to Colby to get a mechanic. He thought Colby got a mechanic, but he didn't. He just had a suggestion. It was a miscommunication issue. So the truck,
Does the Watts family own it?
Yes.
Okay.
not the Watts family, Kirby.
Okay, I knew
Kirby
Doug
owns
had it originally, and I didn't know.
Yeah, it was Doug's and Kirby did get that. So it's sitting in Kirby's barn down in Hamlet,
That's why it's in Hamlet.
and it needs a starter.
Okay.
Well, Kirby's in Plymouth now. Colby's living in Kirby's house.
Okay. Well,
Now the whole world knows that.
my
Sorry.
thought was, and Dennis Schaefer gave this to us years ago.
The
donated.
sled,
Yes.
do we still, so we do have
Well,
that?
and I think one of
Who lives
Cindy's,
in Dennis Schaefer's house?
I
I
don't
think it's
know.
one of the Watts boys, I
Watts,
thought.
Watts.
Cause, well, I was gonna ask Cindy, but,
Where was Dennis Schaefer's house?
Maple Road, right behind Newton's barn,
Oh,
big red
And,
barn, you see?
it's a sleigh.
That's where
I
the sleigh
didn't
is
know
supposed to be in
whether
there.
it would be, since we may have snow.
I don't think they live in there.
I was even thinking horse drawn.
It's not horse drawn, it's a tractor. Got this, don't have a horse drawn hitch on it.
It's a sleigh with a tractor or a,
tractor hitch?
it's a hitch or,
It's a bobsled, if you wanna call it that, I think. is
How
what
big
it's
is it?
called.
But
I don't know.
Big.
wherever it's at, we're
It's
not,
huge, it's huge.
okay, but we're not sure
Like a
who owns
jingle
the
bell sled?
property that it's sitting on?
Not a sleigh, it's a, like a,
Toboggan.
I don't know what you call it, but it's not,
They use it to haul wood with.
Yeah, right.
The bobsleds pulled with a tractor, it doesn't have, it probably at
Got
one
it.
time had a hitch for horses, but
Like
now
a
it's just.
giant toboggan.
So that,
But it's
It's not,
red,
I just
it's
thought-
red, it's got big sleighs on it, it's a buckboard type thing.
that's what I was going for, buckboard would be a good description.
well, I messaged Kirby Saturday to say that we had canceled for Sunday. Is there a way a mechanic could get out to look at it? I've not heard back from him, but I do know that he's lost snow. So I'm sure that he's probably been working 18 hours a day. I will try to reach out to him again.
So what's the alternative plan if that does not?
I don't have an alternative plan.
Did you talk to Andy? The
No.
regular plan?
The vertical one.
I have not.
Convertible.
That was made very, very clear to almost 3 years ago that that Santa parade will never happen on top of a fire truck again in this town. So I'm not opening that door. They would be willing to join the parade, but I'm not asking for to sit on the truck. It was made very clear. So I don't have a plan B for Santa.
Okay. It crossed my mind.
We have about 5 days to figure it out.
I was gonna ask Cindy if she had any.
Yeah, because I don't know which house you're speaking.
He knows better because he spoke directly to Dennis about it when he I think he had an auction when he sold the house.
He
or something,
donated.
And it didn't sell,
It
and
didn't
he
sell, so-
donated it.
So he donated this set in the barn, still set up that barn,
Yeah, so
and he sold the place, so.
we would have to,
It's probably not ours anymore.
I don't know.
That very well could be.
I don't know. Patrick had the idea
I
of
think
putting
he
like a
knows it.
bench in the back of a Hummer, but that kind of takes the whole nostalgia out of the whole fire truck thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think North Liberty has one. I don't know if, I don't,
What about that little train that the kids ride in?
Yeah.
I think you could put Santa driving the
No way.
lawnmower thing in front of
That would
it.
never work.
Oh, that would take too long.
Not
We
this
would be
snow.
able to go around the tree lighting, but we wouldn't
Yeah,
be
you
able to
could do like a
do.
whole
Not
parade,
this
like,
lane
but
in
you could-
town.
You could at least get Santa on something driving it right around.
Hope Township. Or Joseph.
I don't know.
We can always ask.
So I guess we can ask other neighboring communities. I thought North Liberty had one, and it's Bobby Literal, who's the chief over there. I'm friends with Bobby, I could get a hold of him, but let me get a hold of Kirby again. Give me 24 hours to see if I can get a hold of Kirby again.
Just put a backup plan, just.
Well, yeah, so we do need a backup, and I'm open to any suggestions, because after doing the same thing for so many years, I'm kind of at a loss.
Yeah,
After this weekend, it's our last opportunity to do it. If it doesn't happen
yeah,
Sunday, then it's not happening.
we'll just have to do it online. If we can't do it, we'll just go and light it and do it online, and what else are we gonna do? You know what I mean?
That's a good
Fair
idea.
enough.
I mean,
If you
at
do it
least you've done
online,
it.
you could have the clauses there if it's online.
Yeah,
Without doing
Just run
it.
across the street, if you don't plug it in.
you just plug it
Take
in
your
my
phone,
house.
plug it in, videotape it. So the tree lighting will be 6 PM on Sunday. What's Sunday's date?
7th.
Thanks. Santa's pending. This Saturday, we have to be, what time do we have to be there? Noon? We have Newton Park. From, I believe it's 1 to 4, actually
12 to 3.
12 to 3. So we probably need to set up before 11 for special needs.
Probably, yeah.
So 10:30. I need help. I can't do this whole thing. Here's the idea. There's still some bells left from last year with the rope, so they could do the necklace
Probably
from,
now it's 12.
I thought
And that was
we
on there.
changed it.
the necklace with the bell,
That was on
with the
flyer,
ticket that says
but
Believe from
I put that in a while ago.
from Polar Express. They're showing the movie on Sunday evening. That's gonna be fun.
No.
What time?
So it starts at 1.
Why do you think
That's
it's gonna
all
be
I
hot?
see.
I thought it was 1 to 4.
Why do you, why
I
do
saw
you
something that said 1 to 4, but I don't know.
Because they're showing the Polar Express up at Newton Park Sunday evening.
Oh, prayer.
Well, ours isn't gonna take very long. What time does their stuff start?
Oh, okay.
Um,
They must have changed it then.
It's lit
1 to
dark
4.
by every-
I was just gonna say, you could do the tree lighting at 5 and it would still be dark enough, you
Mhm.
can get benefit from it.
Looking right now.
I'm trying really.
Did anybody
hard
else find
not to
it?
really
Saturday
talk
at 1 PM.
Yeah, 1 PM, that's.
Yeah,
they
I found it.
changed
It's 1 to 4.
So it'll be at 12 for children with
Mhm.
immunities
Yeah.
and compromised.
Yeah.
So we need to set up at 11:30. And then they are showing the Polar Express on. Says December 7th. There's not a time here. Let me find,
There it is, go back. Oh,
No.
there's one that has everything.
here's 1 to 4. Oh, here's 3, no, it's still the same. Polar Express, doors open at 4. Ah, where'd it go?
It's 4 to 6.
The Polar Express was 4 to 6.
It's probably 4 to 6 then if it starts
Where'd
at
it go?
4. Wait,
We gotta wait for this video to go through to show the beginning again, because that's where it was.
Doors open at 5 for the Polar Express.
on Sunday?
Movie starts at 5:30.
It opens at
Showing it
4.
inside or outside?
Movie will begin at 4:30.
Well, I won't be here.
She just sent me something
It sounds
today.
cold, it's free.
Yep,
It's not what they have down here, though.
Look, doors open at 5, movie starts at 5:30. So there's 2 different things on their Facebook page. One shows 5:30, one shows 4:30. I guess we go with it. We're still at 6 o'clock. Whoever can be there, can be there. If they're watching Polar Express instead, then they're watching Polar. I don't know what else to do.
Right.
So we'll leave it at that.
Not everybody's been going up there yet.
I'll be there.
Huh? The kids
I'll be at the park.
at the park.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
I mean, we could do it Saturday night, but a lot
Oh.
of people have stuff on a Saturday night.
So I still have the little, no, Saturday's a busy day with all the Newton
Yeah.
Park stuff, and then I have another event. Just leave it for Sunday. Do you wanna do it at 7?
No, probably not.
I haven't been at 8.
6 o'clock.
It's the
Good time
kids,
for
it's the
everybody,
kids,
yeah.
because by the time you get done and you get home, you're talking 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's just a very nice little,
We'll just
moment,
leave
that's
it
all.
as it is and see how it goes.
and hope we can see the lights through the snow.
Yep. So,
It should be over by 6, because it says that the movie starts at 4.
doors open at 4, movie starts at
No,
4:30.
it says the movie starts at 4.
So there's 3 different times now.
Times.
So I still have the little necklaces that we can do at the table, and then you're gonna get me more cardstock?
Yes.
Yes. Little gingerbread houses, color them, cut them out, and put them together. And we're gonna use tape instead of glue, so it's not on their sporting floor. Jackson, did you get yours all colored and put together, or no? No? Okay. Jackson and I were coloring before you all came in. We were having fun. So this is what it is. It's gonna be simple and easy,
What you get?
and there'll be 2 crafts. It'll be this and the necklaces. I have enough left over the necklaces. I have enough left over from last year that whoever didn't get a Polar Express necklace can do that.
Perfect time.
You're on YouTube right now.
Good time to use that. Good time to use that.
Yes, it's perfect.
Right here. This thing is watching you right here.
Do you see this owl? See his eyes?
Watching you.
He's watching you. Cindy is having surgery on her eye next Tuesday,
I wondered when she was gonna.
a week from tomorrow, on the 9th,
Same day as hers.
and I'm having surgery that same day.
Oh, jeez.
I will mentally be out till January 1st. Physically, I'm hoping to be able to make it to the first meeting of January. My goal is to make it to the first meeting in January. So,
Good luck. I mean, I'm serious.
Yes.
I'm
thank you.
all the best.
It's the exact same thing we did a year and a half ago. But I have 2 surgeons instead of 1 this time, and I'm saying prayers for the hands and the brains and the eyes, and just to make everything, I'm mentally prepared. So if anybody needs anything between next Tuesday morning and January 1st, April's in charge. Okay,
Seriously, no, good luck.
Yeah.
thank you very much.
And Cindy wasn't out all that long, I don't think. from the
No, I
last
think
one.
maybe 4 or 5 days.
Yeah. maybe.
So she may be out for the whole week next week,
Yeah.
other than Monday. Yeah, I plan on I should be only in the hospital 3 to 5 days, we're gonna say 5 max. So by Saturday, Mom's coming in, and I should be home by then, but
I thought she might come home.
yep, she does not have a return ticket yet, so I'm gonna play sick till Christmas, okay? I don't feel good, Mom. Does anybody have anything else? No? If anybody has any extra or any plan Bs for the fire truck, let me know. I'm trying to get a hold of Kirby. I don't think Ben has a problem picking it up. He just doesn't have time to fix it. Kirby said he trusts him more than anybody else with it, but it's a matter of how much time does everybody have.
Call up the Hall of Heroes Superhero Museum, see if they'll let you borrow the Batmobile.
Oh, Santa and a Batmobile. Hey, I honestly thought about getting Grandma's T-Bird out of the garage, okay? But Santa and a T-Bird, I'm not gonna lie.
It's red too.
I
Perfect.
know. Santa and a T-Bird, convertible, makes perfect sense. Kidding, Grandma. Not really. Nobody tell her. All right, well, if we are done, we are going to call this meeting at 7:10 p.m.
They love showing off that Batmobile.